So these are some of the tools of the trade. First I'm going to put my very rare cards in these KMC perfect size sleeves, and then I will put them in either a Ultra Pro Eclipse sleeve or a KMC Hypermat sleeve. I've got sort of a system. These ones currently technically the best. These ones are historically pretty good, not so good lately. And then all the ultra rares I'm going to put in this Dex Protection Dex Binder 4. And then pretty much everything else I'm just going to put in a regular 3-ring binder in the Ultra Pro Platinum Series 9 pocket pages. For about 20 years, this is how I've kept my Pokemon cards, in this very classy laptop box. Just sitting there with rubber bands. Got some old boxes, booster pack boxes that are holding some. My plan is to put these in sleeves and put them in binders. And some of the more rare cards like Charizard and whatnot, double sleeved and packed in a binder. I'm sure some of you are absolutely squirming right now, but yes, this is even how I've been keeping cards such as the original Charizard. By the way, the ultra rares came curved like this. A lot of modern foil cards come flat and they'll curve if they're not kept away from humidity, but this is actually how they came in the pack. I remember opening booster packs and you could tell if you had an ultra rare because there's a curved one in there. So as you can see, these perfect size sleeves fit very snugly, as they are supposed to. And then I'm going to put that in a regular sleeve. Put the perfect size ones from the top, and then the regular sleeve in the bottom. And now you got your double sleeved card nice and protected. And I'm going to put this double sleeved card into yet another protective casing in this binder. My intention is essentially to keep these just stored pretty long term. I haven't used them in a very long time. I don't intend on using them anytime soon. So that's kind of my plan. Now for the regular cards that I just want to put somewhere, I think a normal person would just leave them bare and put them in a box. I'm just going to put them in these protective sleeves. Like I said, the Ultra Pro Platinum 9-pocket sleeves are very good. Binder-wise, pretty much any binder you can get in an office supply store is going to be just fine. Don't go overpaying for something there's not really a point to paying more than, I don't know, $3 or $4 for a binder like this. The one thing you want to keep in mind though, is to get these D-shaped rings. It's kind of a reverse D, rather than the circle rings. If you have the D shape, when the whole binder is closed, none of the pages are going to be impacted by the ring itself. If you have a circle ring, the rings themselves can crimp onto the cards or squash the cards while they're in storage. Just make sure you get a D-ring binder, and that's pretty much all you really need to look for when getting a binder like that. So you can get stuff like that for pretty cheap. So in general, I would say this is a lot nicer looking than the box I used to just have them sitting in. People come by, might want to see them. This is a much more presentable way to do it than have kids rummage through an old shoebox and mess up all my cards. There's a lot of different types of products you could use to store your old cards. There's a YouTube channel called Tolarian Community College that is an amazing resource for this kind of thing. That's how I learned, through many hours of YouTube videos, what would probably be best for my situation, figuring out what kinds of sleeves to buy, how they would all fit together to get a perfect size and a sleeve on top that would still fit in a particular binder. So I would highly recommend that channel if you're looking to figure out a better storage solution for your old collectible cards.